Hey everybody, Bargain Brother with you, and in this video we're going to talk about investing in stocks, particularly investing in dividend stocks. But before we do, if you found value in this content, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing, and sharing this video. I really appreciate it. Now, let's just jump right into it. Investing in dividend stocks is one of the most passive ways that you can make money. But you got to know which stock to invest in. So I'm going to give you what I think is one of the best plays in regards to investing in dividend stocks. And it's real simple. Drum roll, please. AT&T. AT&T is a great dividend stock investment. And I'm going to run down a few reasons why right now. We're going to check the boxes as we go. So let's just jump right into it. Now, AT&T is a company that's 100 years old or so. I'm going to throw a chart up here on the profile of the company. You'll also see that AT&T has been publicly traded since 1983, so it's almost 40 years of data as far as the company being traded. You can see it's headquartered down in Dallas, Texas, and it's just a long tenured company, and it's evolved over time from the use of the telegraph to the telephone to internet and other digital services that are provided now. So that checks box number one. It has longevity. Let's go to box number two. How does it stack up financially? Well, I'm glad you asked. So let's throw up another graphic here. All right, here it is. So let's take a look at AT&T's assets. It looks like the assets for the last 5 quarters or so are averaging in the low to mid 500 billions. Low to mid 500 billions in assets. So, the company has money, okay? So, you got assets, you also got liabilities. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the company's liabilities and see where it stands there. All right, so now we got liabilities up. You'll see that for the last 5 quarters or so, AT&T has averaged somewhere in the low to middle 300 billions in liabilities. So remember, for assets, we were in the low to mid 500 billions. For the liabilities, we're in the low to mid 300 billions. In other words, we got way more money coming into this company than is what's going out. So, box check, financial stability. Okay, now let's look at the history of the dividend itself. I got a graphic up that I'm going to put up in just a moment. Okay, here it is. You can see that in the last 5 years, AT&T's dividend has increased by about 8% from 48 cents per share to 52 cents per share per quarter. That means you get that dividend 4 times a year, every 3 months. Now, 4 cents over the last 5 years or so is about an 8% increase. At a time where a lot of companies are decreasing their dividends, AT&T has steadily and slowly increased its dividend. So let's check that box. The dividend is healthy, it's increasing, doing really well. Last but not least, price action. Okay, let's throw up a chart here looking at the price action for the last year or so. Okay, now we got it up. This is actually about 14 months or so worth of price action on AT&T, and I'm using the weekly chart here. So every candle represents 1 week of activity. Basically, AT&T has strong support or a price that it has not gone below at around $26 and change, and has strong resistance around $33, which is the price that it usually has not gone above. So if you're buying AT&T somewhere between $26 and $28, you're probably in really good shape to get to at least $30 to $32 over the course of the time that you're holding it. Now, so this just pretty much checks every box, guys. It has good price action, but it's not so volatile to where it'll run away from you as far as spiking uncontrollably, or more dangerously plummeting uncontrollably, where you just get up one morning and the stock has lost 15%. It's just highly unlikely it could happen. It could, because it's the stock market. Anything can happen, but it's not likely. So we got good price action, slower mover, which is kind of what you want as a passive investor, not very volatile, has a great track record as far as the dividend. The dividend is having a history over the last 5 years of increasing, and over the last 5 quarters, very financially solvent, with the assets far outweighing the liabilities. All those points to this is a really good dividend investment for you to make. So in this video, I'm telling you why you should do it. The next video, part 2, is going to tell you when you should actually jump in and make the investment in AT&T. So stay tuned for that. It's coming soon. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I really would appreciate you doing that for me. And no matter if you take the elevator or the stairs to the peak of your mountain, it does not matter as long as you get there. And on that note, guys, I'll see you in the next video.